Okay. Now let's get started. I'm trying. I'm trying to change things up. I think I'm gonna try streaming at least for now. I'm gonna try streaming every day at work. I'm gonna try to stream. That way I can on my days off I can just not do shit. But anyway, any whoosies. I got some stuff I want to check out. I got some stuff I want to react to. So I figured let's react to some stuff. First thing, the first thing. Oh wait, hold on. I have to turn on my audio. Push my audio right quick. Okay, there we go. The first thing I wanted to check out was a downfall video. A downfall video of someone I used to watch. Someone that for some reason I'm apparently still subscribed to. So I'm gonna have to change that. But yeah, I used to watch this person. And then apparently, Legal Eagle, I think, one of their editors asked a certain YouTuber, hey, how do you do this editing style? Or what's something about an editing style or a font or something like that? And that YouTuber tried to make a big fuss about it, claiming victim, saying that Legal Eagle was trying to steal their ish. You know what I'm saying? So, but after that YouTuber did that, things kind of went hectic. You feel me? Because like that's when all of their secrets, that YouTuber's secrets, started to like fall. You probably know who I'm talking about. I mean, if I didn't put it in the description of the video, then you probably still figure out who I'm talking about. We're talking about Illuminati, the deserved end of Illuminati. Yeah, you know the little pyramid head character that used to give facts about random things like bad businesses and things like that, or maybe not. Well, facts, research, whatever about it. That's who we're checking out their downfall. It's by the YouTube channel Internet Anarchist. So as always, link to their video and link to the channel will both be in the description below. So be sure to check them out. But yeah, let's get it. Let's check out the deserved end of Illuminati. Oh wait, no, I'm not subscribed to them. I'm subscribed to Internet Anarchist. I don't think I'm subscribed to Illuminati. Am I subscribed to Illuminati? Something like that. Okay, I'm not subscribed to them. Just for the check. All right, let's get it.
Few YouTubers have managed to destroy their reputation as thoroughly or as publicly as Blair, aka Illuminati. She used every shady and unethical tactic in her arsenal to exert absolute control over both her employees and partners.
Bro, I heard she treated them like trash. Like, bruh. Ugh. You gotta be just happy for the people that she dated, that they didn't make the mistake of marrying her. I said it.
From dishing out verbal and mental abuse to exploiting the legal system with fraudulent contracts and baseless lawsuits. However, it all blew up in her face, and she's now paying the price for being an unapologetic bully to everyone around her. And after nearly 2 years of her desperate attempts to play the victim, we've finally reached the end of Blair's self-destruction saga. But as you'll see later in the video, some people are not happy with this outcome. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be covering what's likely the final update on Blair's situation. I've already covered everything that's happened previously in great detail, but if you haven't watched those videos, here's a super quick recap. It all started when Blair falsely accused Legal Eagle's editors of plagiarizing her videos.
I don't know. I mean, like that was a great opportunity for him to be like, you should go check out those other videos before we continue. Just to like, you know, give people a reason to go check out those other videos instead of being like, here's a brief recap. I mean, I know the recap is going to tell us everything we need, but it's not going to tell us everything that's as detailed as those other videos, obviously. But still, it kind of like, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But to me, it kind of like takes away any reason for the viewer to want to need to go to look at those other videos.
started a wave of backlash against her, resulting in her getting exposed for being a manipulative and toxic person by some of her ex-employees. They accused her of being extremely vindictive with clear anger management issues. These claims were also verified by her ex-partner Oz Media, who also spoke out about her abuse during their relationship. After seeing her online reputation getting destroyed in real time, Blair responded by filing a defamation lawsuit against Oz and others, likely in an effort to punish them for speaking out against her. Which brings us back to the present, and a lot has happened since my last video. The first major update came in October 2024, when Oz released a brief 3.5-minute video titled "A Quick Lawsuit Update." He started the video by giving an estimate on how long this case could potentially last if it reaches the court.
Starting date. It won't begin discovery for another 4 or even 6 months, perhaps honestly longer. And this is with a year of back and forth legal battle.
Realizing that a drawn-out trial wouldn't benefit anyone, Oz's legal team attempted to negotiate a settlement in June 2024. Unfortunately, after a week of back-and-forth discussions, these negotiations failed completely, leaving trial as the only viable option. However, before moving forward, Oz's team requested an extension to strengthen their counterclaim.
My legal
Man, so I missed out on all this happening. I didn't realize all this happened. Like, I was following the Illuminati-ish for a while, for a hot second, at least personally, but like, I seemed I missed out on a lot of stuff. So if I wanted to, that would give me a good reason to be like, all right, let me go back into Internet Anarchist's other videos and see if, or see maybe I can catch what I missed. I mean, I won't, but I could, and I might. But anyway, unlike what's his name, Ramsey Khalid Ishmael, aka Johnny Somali, I didn't keep up with the Illuminati issues. I'm actually trying to keep up with Johnny Somali BS, bro. Anyway.
legal team began the production of my counterclaims. My counterclaims needed an additional extension of time as my legal team wanted to make sure as many of their I's and T's were dotted and crossed, putting this into late July. We needed to add additional parties, pushing it further into August for any hope of a release. On top of this, my counterclaims now needed approval from the judge to add these additional parties to the counterclaims. The judge did not accept the counterclaims until around September 28th.
This delay gave Blair and her team the time to think about the reality of their case. By this point, they were already a year into this lawsuit, and likely realized just how long and arduous this legal battle was going to be. So, after the extension period ended, both parties mutually agreed to give mediation another chance. This time, the process was going to be overseen by an independent third party, and was scheduled for the 3rd of December. However, given Blair's unending ego and pettiness, most people assumed that this mediation would likely fail as well. But
right. Yo, I don't know why for some people it's so hard for them to keep their ego in check.
they were still hopeful and supportive of Oz's decision to give it another try, with one comment reading, "We are here for you, Oz. Fingers crossed that you can finally break free from the torment Blair has put you through. You deserve to have peace and not to worry about this legal garbage anymore. But even if the new mediation fails, we will still be here to help you." After uploading this video, Oz stopped talking about the lawsuit on all of his socials, and it's remained that.
By the way, I'm not sure if they'll say, but what happened to Oz was kind of like, long story short, she used him romantically. She used him work-wise as like an editor and everything. Like didn't pay him a couple times, or at least the payment was late or wasn't as it should be. And even like they had some type of situation where I think was it a car? No, I don't know. Where like she got him something, I believe. I don't remember correctly, but she got him something, and she was like, "Okay, well here you can have this." Yeah. Anyway, so she's like, "Here you can have this, and you can pay me back." Or he was paying rent or something, and like she started just taking that out of his check or something. She just started subtracting it, or like. Go watch the Internet Anarchist video for it, and you can find out yourself. See, now you have a reason. The Illuminati is real, right? I will win the war.
That way until January 1st, 2025, when Oz uploaded his video titled The Final Lawsuit Update. The video opened up with him giving an update on the case, and to everyone's surprise, the mediation was a success.
Blair and I have agreed to settle this matter confidentially through mediation.
By the way, it's not that Illuminati, it's like Illuminati, like the YouTube channel.
The lawsuit has been dismissed against all parties without any admission of fault by any party.
Put simply, Blair has decided to
Sounds
drop
like
the
Mean
case
Girls
against
remake.
Oz and the others. However, this does not mean that she admits to being wrong. The case is simply cancelled without either side winning or losing. Which begs the question, why? Why would Blair, someone who's been hell-bent on destroying the lives of those who spoke out against her, back out so easily? Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we'll get an official answer anytime soon, because right up
She backed out because her legal team was like, hey, yo, we ain't got no chance of winning. Like, it's gotta be something like that, right? Like, otherwise, why back out? Unless your team is like, hey, we have no chance of, there's not even a slim chance of winning. You might as well just back out because they're gonna take you for more than what what you would want to give up. So that's probably why she backed out. I don't know. What other reason could she back out? Let me think. Failing to pay the legal team? Nah, because that would probably result in them dropping her. I don't know, man. Anyway, yeah, she probably just her team advised her, hey, not a good idea.
after announcing the results, Oz mentioned that both parties had signed a non-disclosure.
Why is it an Illuminati? No, why is Bill Cipher the Illuminati symbol? That's probably the question you should be asking. But I mean, that's just how it is. He represented. We'll see. Bill Cipher represented evil, and the myths about the Illuminati or whatever's known about them makes them seem pretty evil. That's probably why. Which came first? Gravity Falls. Bro, Illuminati has been around for like hundreds, like centuries. Like, bro, like they've been around for at least a century. Like they've been around for a long ass time, bro.
Agreement, aka an NDA.
As a part of the non-disclosure agreement, it should be known that Blair will not be sharing her side of the
Is it a game theory or a film theory? What do you got?
story behind this dispute, nor will I. No one should contact either of us further about this case or ask us to comment on it, or each other.
So neither of them can say anything publicly, and the top comment under Oz's video sums this up perfectly. She seriously pulled an okay you win but don't tell anyone lol. That being said, while we're not getting any more details from Oz or Blair directly, there's
That's your theory? Don't tell me how many calories I need, bitch. Also, I'm gonna have to like update this chat in this window or this scene because it's not showing up.
been enough evidence over the past 2 years to make an educated guess. The most likely reason for Blair stepping back is also the most obvious. It was getting too expensive. As we briefly discussed earlier, all indicators pointed towards this case dragging on for a very long time. A year has already passed without much progress, and it could have easily lasted 2 or 3 more years depending on how it went in court. In his second to last update video from October, Oz even talked about how expensive this legal fight was getting and how much more it could end up costing him.
By the time that mediation does occur, this
I know that for a long time, or at least in the very beginning, Oz opened a GoFundMe, and people like he made a lot of money in the GoFundMe so that he could fight the legal battle. But I guess it just dragged on so long that he ran out of money.
lawsuit will have cost over $80,000, and we haven't even entered discovery yet. So this very well could cost several more years of my life and hundreds of thousands of dollars down the line.
And this was just Oz's side of
hell
things.
no.
Blair has likely spent even more in legal fees by this point, because she's the one who filed the lawsuit in the first place. And unlike Oz, who's getting direct financial support from his fans through a GoFundMe campaign, Blair has seemingly no steady source of income. The last video she posted was in February of 2024, and views on existing content have dropped to an all-time low. So her monthly earnings on YouTube are a couple $100s at best, which is basically nothing for a channel with over 1.1 million subscribers.
Ooh. 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 Hmm. I don't know, man. Like, is it deserved? After everything she did, yeah. But it's like, yikes. Like, you really messed up. You screwed yourself over completely. Damn. How do you fuck up a good thing? 101.
Also looked through a Patreon account, and at the time of writing this, she has only 26 paying members, which amounts to nothing more than a couple $100 at best once again.
-5.
And it's likely that most of these 26 paid members are people who simply forgot to cancel their subscriptions. Put simply, Blair doesn't have any reliable source of income to fund this lawsuit. Most people on the internet also believe this—
Hold on. Right here it says 412 members. Oh, that's members. That's probably for like the Patreon or whatever. Never mind.
this to be the
I
case.
was like, hold on, subscribers? No. She had it last thing we saw said 600 something. And before that, it was like 1.1 anyway.
With one Redditor writing, I think she probably does not have much money left to sustain the legal case. Even if it was always and clearly about torturing people for no other reason than her being a disturbed sadist, if she could, she certainly would continue to hurt people, as she is scum, in my opinion. That said, it's also possible that her decision to drop the case is driven by—
They just said that they don't see her changing at all. Like, you know how everybody's always like, people change, blah, 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 blah. Her audience, or these people, or the people who made that comment, they don't see her having any ability to change. Ooh, that's sadness, bro. You gotta be able to grow from your own mistakes and shit. But if people saying like, yeah, I don't see this person changing or growing from that, how much faith do they have in you?
by something far more sinister than just running out of money. Because in addition to the toxicity and manipulation, Oz also accused Blair of something downright criminal. According to him, she used company funds for personal gain, which would count as embezzlement and is completely illegal.
She also would describe to me, and while I can't remember if this exact word was ever used, she essentially explained to me that because she used company funds to assist me, that she had committed embezzlement. And by converting the amount that I owed her into a loan with her company, this would save her skin legally.
Now, the thing is, Blair is essentially suing Oz for defamation, claiming—
What the fuck? Yo, that's... If she was trying to do that during the legal happenings, she tried to ask the guy that she was suing, or at least told him that information. What? What? Why?
that he made up lies about her online to destroy her reputation.
Catch
So
an
for her to
imposter.
win this case, she
Among
would have
Us.
to prove that the accusation
I
of embezzlement is also untrue. And if she fails to prove her innocence, that could turn this from a civil case to a criminal case, resulting in her facing a hefty fine and a lengthy prison sentence. So there's a possibility that she dropped the case to prevent her shady finances from being exposed in court. Either that, or her legal team realized they'd lose if the case went to trial, so they told her to back out. And one YouTube comment under
That's what I
Oz's
said.
final update sums up this theory perfectly. So basically, her lawyers take a look at the counterclaim and told Blair she basically has no out, and the fact you were even attempting to offer her one despite all the evidence made against her made you a literal saint. So it was take your offer or face the music. That said, it's important to remember that most of this is speculation based on what's publicly available. Unless either party is willing to risk legal trouble by breaking the NDA, we're probably not getting the full story anytime soon. But at least it's over. I guess that's a good thing, right? For some, yes, but for others, this was probably the worst possible way for the whole controversy to end. The internet has split into 3 separate camps over this outcome. The first camp includes people who think Oz Media acted like a pushover. They think Oz should have gone through with the case, made a part 2 to his expose, and made an example out of Blair. Like,
Yeah, but like if he had gone on with the case, like even earlier he said it would have cost him like hundreds and thousands of dollars, and he was being supported through GoFundMe by, you know, people that care about him, want to support him, his fans, things like that. But still, like it would have cost him. It could have cost him potentially hundreds of thousands if he had kept going with the case. He already talked about how expensive it was and how long it was being dragged on. So it's no wonder he would just let it slide and be like, all right, it's over. I mean, he low-key kind of won, so it's good.
like this post on Reddit which read, I had a discussion within a Discord server of a small commentary YouTuber, not gonna say who, about the final lawsuit update, and some people seemed rather disappointed in Oz, believing that he's been a pushover the entire time and basically breaking his promise of exposing Blair of his damning allegations. But he just wanted the drama.
I mean, is he breaking his promise? I mean, there might be an NDA that keeps him from, you know, keeps him from keeping his promise because he went with, like, you know, the lawsuit is over or whatever, or because there was a lawsuit in the beginning or to begin with. But is he breaking his promise, or is he still going to come out with a video about it if there's no NDA that keeps him from doing that?
To be over. What do you guys think? And while there's no justification for attacking Oz just because he agreed to end the case, it is somewhat understandable. Think of it this way. The Illuminati drama has been going on for nearly 2 years at this point. Hundreds of thousands of people have spent countless hours fussing over details and essentially consuming the drama as it unfolded. For such a huge controversy to wrap up in such a mundane way, it's bound to leave some people feeling a bit frustrated. Like this one person on Reddit who wrote, the human empathetic side of me is happy that Oz can be done with this all. The drama fiend in me is pissed off. She waited this long when we were close to getting more. It's not like this would have changed anything, but I really do feel like there was a lot if the second video was going to be as big as it sounded. Even
Bruh, like I said before, everybody is like addicted to drama. It says dram fiend, but it's supposed to say drama fiend. But like everybody is addicted to drama because it's exciting, it's this, it's that. But like 90% of the time, that shit is toxic. And we all know that toxic isn't a good thing. But people are still addicted to that shit. They eat that shit up.
then, there is no rational reason to direct this frustration at Oz, who is essentially the victim in this case. Which brings us to the second group, who believe Blair essentially got off scot-free, considering everything she's done. To them, this is a loss for Oz, who had gone through so much and ultimately had to settle without receiving the justice he deserved. Some are even speculating that Blair might not even hold up to her end of the bargain, like this one person who wrote, "To be honest, I don't think she'll respect her end of the bargain. She demonstrated to be a manipulative, abusive, lying, and untrustworthy person. She's probably gonna lay low for a while and then start talking about her traumatic experience while omitting crucial details, but also not mentioning anything that is related to this case in particular." Another person expressed a similar sentiment, with added worry about Oz's safety moving forwards, stating, "I really hope she doesn't try and use this non-disclosure agreement to harass him if he so much as mentions her or the toxic relationship he had with her in one of his videos. And considering how she's acted so far, I wouldn't be surprised if she took a path like this." That said, the vast majority of people are just happy that Oz managed to escape the clutches of his abuser. This is something that Oz himself mentioned when talking about the upcoming mediation in his previous update.
I would also like to take this opportunity to rid my life of Blair, to move my channel back to its previous goofy content, and to, more importantly, move on from my ex whose legal charge has infested my day-to-day life. And
Damn. I like his book stands though.
focus on a future with my partner where we can both move forward and heal.
And all things considered, this is the best outcome for Oz. Who knows what could have happened if the case had gone to trial? As for the people who think Blair got off too easy, that's simply not true. When this whole thing started back in 2023, Blair had a successful YouTube channel with 1 million loyal fans who accepted everything she said as truth. Fast forward to today, and she has nothing. Her YouTube channel is dead, and everyone who once looked up to her now see her as the egotistical, petty, and manipulative person she is. Which raises an
Shit, she still have more subscribers than me.
important question. What's next for Blair? Well, we don't know for sure. She might abandon everything and disappear from the internet completely, or she might try
Rebrand? I mean, if she's been gone for a minute, right? Maybe she's waiting for everything to blow over and for like people to stop talking about it, and then maybe start making videos again, or just like rebrand or like start another channel or something.
to return to YouTube after the dust settles. But considering how thoroughly she's destroyed her reputation, any attempt at a comeback is almost guaranteed to fail. Even so, if by some miracle this isn't the end of the Illuminati saga, I'll be sure to cover it in the future. In the meantime, check out our videos on Nuz Daily to see how it's becoming just as hated as Illuminati, if not more.
As the nation celebrates Black History Month, it's
Well, oh shit, I didn't know that was on my watch later. I'll have to do a video to that too. But anywho,
Few YouTubers
yeah, I mean, once again, the lesson of the day is don't be a dick. Just be a good person and you'll be all right. You can build an empire and not have to worry about it falling if you just don't be a dick. But anyway, that's the end of this YouTube video. So if let me know what you guys think in the comments below. How y'all feeling about this? How y'all feeling? I mean, like I said before, I think she's just gonna wait until like the dust settles, and then she's gonna start making videos again, or she'll like rebrand or start a new channel. And she might also just not come back. Although I don't really see that being the case. She'll probably come back. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about it in the comments below. But as always, don't forget to do those 3 things I like to ask you to do. And like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for more videos. Yeah. And you know what it is after that, in case I don't see you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace and much love to you. Oops. All right, you wanted to... Fuck. You want me to react to what? What? Let me see. To catch an imposter among us. Bet. All right, found it. Wait. How to catch imposters, how to find imposters. How to always among it. All right, animation. There we go. Is this it? I'm guessing that's it. Bet. Flash Kids. Oh, I love these guys. Flash Kids. I don't know why I haven't seen any of their videos in a bit. All right. In a world where little guys with helmets on their heads run around in a spaceship trying to solve its issues, lies an imposter among them. In that world, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm done with the theater guy voice, the epic guy voice. I suck at it. I'm trying to work on it. All right, I'm getting better. But anyway, in that world, there is at least one imposter. And there's a bunch of like normal people, or just like one normal person. There's some normal people there, at least one. And in that world, you always have to find out who the imposter is if you want to survive. But it doesn't always work out, unfortunately. Like sometimes the imposter slips by, kills your buddy right beside you. Nobody in the team believes that you're innocent. Next thing you know, you're flying out in space, no helmet on, and or you got your helmet on, you're just gonna be lost in space, just gonna be stuck. You know what I'm saying? But why don't we just cut to the chase and get to the meat and potatoes of this video? We're gonna watch an animation called To Catch an Imposter. The to catch part reminds me of To Catch a Predator. And of course, an imposter is Among Us. So I wonder if they're gonna like insert, like make it kind of like a To Catch a Predator I don't know. Let's check it out. This video was requested by Does Thing on Twitch. So shout out to him. And let's get this. Search up Oxygen on TikTok. I don't know if I can trust you, bro. You're the one that made me watch. You had me watch that one weird ass video about the people in the woods. Anyway, let's get to this. Flash Kids. As always, link to the channel, link to the video will both be in the description below. So be sure to check out Flash Gets. Let's get it.
What is it? What happened?
Oh, also, if you have a video that you want me to check out, let me know in the comments below. I do want to find some more FNAF content and Among Us. I don't really do Among Us content. I like the game. So if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments.
Clark in the lower engine room. He bled out. Something turned him into a woman.
What do you mean?
It bit his dick off. What the hell? Who would do such a thing? Because I'm gay. At first I was okay with it, but now...
Maybe Greg likes dick a little too much.
Bro was just like, it's because I'm gay, huh? Is that it? Like, he didn't even question it. He just said it. Like, that's why y'all are looking at me, huh? You know the FNAF floor? Yeah, I love the FNAF floor. The FNAF floor is actually, I like it. It's very confusing, but I like it. The timeline is confusing, but I like it.
Hold on, guys. Let's calm down. There's a rational way to figure this out. Greg, let me smell your breath. No,
They're all kids. Oh, you mean all these people? Oh, yeah. Okay.
you're not smelling my breath, Kent.
What the fuck? Greg was not the imposter.
Shit! I've got to go play
Wait,
tic-tac-toe.
they really ejected Greg just because he couldn't smell his breath? Just to see if it smelled like peen? What the fuck?
Go in the control room or the ship will explode. Everyone tend to the ship. No one eat my dick.
I mean, hopefully not.
1, 2, 3.
How's
1, 2, 3.
Wait, how did he fail that? How? Playing tic-tac-toe. So
I
soft.
guess I still thought it might have been Greg.
Imagine that though, real quick. Like, imagine if you were in space, you know, and all like anything that happened, any malfunction that happened, it could all be solved by a children's game, like tic-tac-toe or hopscotch or Foursquare or something. All of it could be solved by a child's game. Now imagine taking the test to become an astronaut and to go in space. They're gonna have to be like, "Hey, yo, do you remember how to play these children games? Let's refresh your memory." Your next month of training will be constant children games. You're gonna be playing tic-tac-toe Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You're gonna be playing hopscotch Tuesday, Thursday, and you're gonna be playing Foursquare Saturday, Sunday. Okay, that's the other 2 days. Okay, cool. All right, but anyway, you're actually cooking with that idea. What idea? Among Us should be a Squid Game mode. Should have a Squid Game mode. That'll actually be pretty dope. If Among Us had a Squid Game mode. But then if Among Us can do it, then actually like any game like the Fall Boys or whatever, that game could also do it. So technically that game is almost it. Or at least it's like a day in the life of a Squid Game, not the entire series.
Why don't you guys have to get tied up?
Because Kent and I are the straightest guys here, and everyone knows it.
And I know how we're gonna discover the monster. Boom! Top Gun volleyball scene. Now, whoever salivates the most.
This isn't fair!
Calm down,
Whoever
Wyatt.
salivates the
You can
most.
salivate over their bulging muscles and how damn sexy they are, but only in relation to how much pussy it'll get them. Like normal. Any more than that, though, and you're getting blown out the airlock.
Those dudes are getting pussy. Hey, purple. Uh-oh, blue. Uh-oh, white. Green. What the?
Hey! You want a hot cock? Well, here it is!
Bro, what the fuck? He sacrificed himself.
Why, Trent? Why?
The truth is, Kent, my penis has always been mediocre. Not like yours.
We can fix this! We can stop the bleeding!
And spend the rest.
What do you mean by that? Also, dude sacrificed himself for everybody else's peen. Well, actually, only one other person's peen because everybody else got theirs munched off. Red is the only one who still has their intact. Also, imagine being in that scenario and you're not the alien, but there's only 4 of you. So the one that's to your right and the one that's to your left, high possibility that one of them is probably the alien. And imagine that you get busted, and so you just wild out and just like chomp off the people the peen of the people who next to you. Bro, that's like a bullet ricocheting off a wall and hitting an innocent bystander, bro. Like that's rough. That's rough. That sucks. Shit. All right.
To my life as a lady? No, Kent.
We can fix this!
Let me bleed out, damn
We
it.
can stop the bleeding,
You
damn
get
it!
home to that wife, and you lay that marvelous pipe. I love you.
What the fuck?
Every time you browse the web, your internet provider slurps up all your data.
Oh, is this the yeah, this is the ad. All right, bet. That was a good video, yo. Shout out to Flash Gets. I almost said Fish Gets. But like, yeah, that would suck. Like, one of you is the alien. You might be stuck tied in a chair next to him, and they just like slowly salivating while watching that video, while watching the slideshow of those dudes. So you're like, oh shit, it's this guy, and then it's like the slow realization of you're about to get your ping 8 like chomped off. It's over with. Slow realization, bro. It's like the slow realization of death incoming. The black void. Embrace that shit. See what's on the other side. It's like you have nothing you can do. You're just fucked. But anyway, that's gotta suck. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments below. Shout out to Flash Gets. I like this. I like the ish. I like this shit. It's good stuff. But anyway, as always, link to the video, link to the channel will both be in the description below. So be sure to check them out. And as always, don't forget to do the 3 things I like to ask you to do. And like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for more videos. Yeah. And you know what it is after that, in case I don't see you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace, and much love to you. Bruh. That sucks. It had to be the type of alien that just wants to chomp people's teens off. Like, bruh. What the fuck? Okay, I think I can do at least 1 or 2 more reactions, and then we go on and play some Cuphead before I gotta go. Imagine if that's what aliens did, bro. It's already in the anime Dan to Dan. Like they're always attacking people for their bananas. It's like in that anime, that's what they did. Let's see.
Important to break.
Okay, it's time to possibly piss some people off. It's probably we're probably gonna piss some people off, but anyway, diversity hiring. You know how DEI has been like forced in the video games lately, and a lot of those games are just failing completely. And then like, of course, the drama with Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like, bruh. Once again, I am sorry to Japan because America is trying to like fuck y'all over in their own way. But anyway, let's piss some people off. Not the Japanese. Diversity hiring. These days, it's more like, this specific career is low on female workers. So now you'll have to diversity hire and make sure you meet a certain quota of this type of person so that, you know, you meet certain standards or rights or whatever. You know, the BS. Can you act to Andy Pants Gaming? Is it? Yeah, I got you after this. But here we go. All right, let me just show you what we're getting into. The failures of diversity hiring. Because, come on, bro. Like, let's be real. You should always hire the person that is worthy of the job, that meets all the criteria, that meets all the standards that were set, without having to lower the bar for people, for a certain group of people, just to meet that standard. Like, you gotta make sure you hire the right person for the right job. That's all it comes down to. Well, diversity, but when you steal my job, that's when the slurs come out. Well, there's also that type of diversity hiring. Let's get into it, though.
As the nation celebrates Black History Month, it's important to recognize modern-day trailblazers who are breaking down barriers and opening doors for others. Christine Larson is the first Black female battalion chief in the Los Angeles City Fire Department.
Okay.
And she continues to help other minorities climb up the ladder.
But is she worthy of the job? Does she do her job to the standard that surpasses the norm, or at least meets the norm?
Right, because while
not the minimal, the norm.
Everything's up in flames, what we really need is a first Black female ever to do a thing. No. Oh wait, I'm sorry. It's not just a first Black female to do a thing.
She's lesbian.
It's the first Black female LGBT person to do a thing.
Happy Pride! My name is Christine Larson. I'm a battalion chief with the Los Angeles City Fire Department, and what an honor for the LGBT community to be representing here.
How many points is that? This Christine Larson...
Bro, that's a lot of points, but it's at least 3 different categories of points. Black, LGTB, Black woman, LGBTQIA plus whatever. So that's at least 3 different categories of points. Depending on how they rate those points, that's how many points that is. If they are 5 points each, 15 points.
Lady must be really high up on that oppression chart. Or is it being low that's a good thing? I'm not sure. But what I mean is that Christine must be so oppressed by all those diverse...
Low standard wise, high in oppression chart wise.
...points, that her life must be a constant struggle just to survive.
Of course, it's not easy being the first in any field. She says over the years, some of her toughest battles came from when she wasn't responding to calls.
I think the biggest thing is, you know, as a female, going into a non-traditional...
Her toughest battles were when she wasn't responding to calls? You mean to tell me that there were verbal altercations or getting treated in some way that was more difficult than climbing into a burning building and pulling people out and trying to douse the flames with water and trying to save as many lives as you can? You're telling me a possible verbal verbal interaction that probably just hurt your feelings in some way, shape, or form, let's be real, was harder than climbing into a burning building and trying to save lives? Fuck out of here.
Job. Women are not brought up, you know, with fire trucks and police cars and all that kind of stuff. So the biggest challenge is just getting over that hurdle.
What a sheltered life you've lived if your toughest battle was growing up without a fire truck. That being said, recently California has been set on fire again.
A lot of times.
It seems like there's a big fire in California almost every year, and there's even a song about it. But this most recent fire in Palisades and Eaton has been particularly bad because it's caused billions of dollars in damage. About 30 people have lost their lives, and over 5,000 homes were destroyed, which means a lot of...
And people are still living there, and some people are, not a lot of people, but there's a minority of people that still want to move there.
People have become homeless. Now, there have been many controversies around this event, but probably the most hilarious thing to come out of the fires is this diversity, equity, and inclusion video from 2019 that resurfaced, featuring our first Black female lesbian battalion chief, Christine Larson.
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody...
No, no, they don't need to look shit like me. I just need them to look like they can do the fucking job without me having to worry about shit. I don't give a shit how they look. Safety first, bitch. Make sure you can do the job. The fuck?
You might understand their situation better.
Look like you? You're morbidly obese and look very out of shape. If I'm about to die in a fire, I don't want to be rescued by someone who looks like that.
Hell
I want to be
no.
rescued by someone who looks like an elite athlete. If I'm paying for
Fuck
people
yeah.
to save my life in an emergency, they shouldn't be fat. If you're like a police officer or a firefighter or in the military, you should lose your job if you're this overweight and out of shape.
Facts. And I know a lot of people are going to hear that and be like, but how dare you say that? But, and it's like, nah, bro, ain't no but about it. Like, you know what it is. Like, you don't want somebody looking like they just had Krispy Kreme for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the past 6 months to be waddling their bitch ass into a burning building trying to save you, or be outside it dressed up as if they're a part of a team that's supposed to be trying to save you. You don't want to see that shit. You be like, oh fuck, hey yo, nah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get out the building today. I mean, we might die in this fire. Now I can see outside the window here. Yeah, it ain't looking good, bruh. I think we're done. Like, you don't want to see that shit, yo.
I mean, she's bigger than Private Pile. This is what used to be considered helplessly overweight in the 1980s. So I actually looked up the fitness standards for the Los Angeles Fire Department, and shockingly, they're the same for men and women. I think that's a first. However, that still doesn't change the fact that most of the activities of a firefighter require someone who is strong, and men are biologically way stronger than women. Not just that, but also people seem to forget that women have periods where a lot of them can be basically crippled for up to a week out of every month, and a burning building's not going to wait for them to finish their cycle. I really...
Facts. Burning buildings be like, this is the right time for me to attack. Let me test something on the chat. I think I fixed the issue earlier. Test. Hey, I fixed it. All right, let's go.
I think these DEI people are heavily misunderstanding the danger of flooding women into these roles, especially when you give one a leadership position who says stuff like this.
Is she strong enough to do this? Or, you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire. Which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
Bitch, what? Bitch, what? Ain't no fucking way she just said, you got yourself stuck in the wrong place. It's your fault if I can't pull you out of a fire. It's your fault if I have to carry you out of a fire. It's your fault. Nah, you shouldn't have been standing over there when the fire got started. That's your fault. Now you expect me to do my job? The fuck wrong with you? Bitch, you better... Hell nah, bruh.
You're gonna pay for that. You hit that guy. He shouldn't have been standing there.
I mean, I'll give her credit for not denying that women are biologically weaker than men, but did she say what I think she just said?
She did.
Oh shit, you're stuck in a fire? You
It's
really
your fault.
screwed up. Anyway, I don't have time to help you because you shouldn't be in that position in the first place.
They blame you for being on fire. This is the assistant chief of the fire.
That's
Oh
cool.
my God. How does this happen?
So needless to say, this statement from Christine Larson pissed a lot of people off. Like a lot of people. Like basically everyone, considering that she's in a leadership position.
Fire her immediately.
Yo, they're not gonna fire her. They're not, because she's their first black female LGBTQIA alphabet AEIOU sometimes Y hire or chief or whatever. She's like their first chief person in that position. They can't just fire her now.
Immediately, expeditiously fire this woman.
Right? If you aren't going to save my life in a fire, why the hell are you a firefighter? I can't believe she not only said that, but some editor thought it was a good idea to put that in a pre-recorded video where they could have cut that idiotic statement out. I mean,
Does anybody else see the face in this building right here on the far left wall? It's like there's an eye here, and then there's an eye here down here. The second eye on the right, or second window, and it's like here's a crooked smile. It's like but he's like hey, that's cool.
audacity of a
Never mind.
A
I was gonna say reminds me of the Gumby.
They're saying that it's your fault that you got stuck in a fire. What if a bookshelf fell on him? What if he panicked, ran into something while leaving the house, and incapacitated himself on accident? Anyway, after the Palisades fire started, more people have...
I see more faces in these buildings. Here's another face. Eye, open mouth, little goatee. And then here's another face over here. Eye, open mouth. And then like little mustache. I don't know. Or just his face is being blocked. The rest of his face is being blocked by this.
Have decided that they've had enough of the diversity, equity, and inclusion narrative and have begun poking fun at it more than usual by sharing memes that say things like, if diversity hiring is so great, then why does everyone get mad when they're called a diversity hire?
DEI infantilizes women and minorities, and it causes people to doubt whether any particular woman or minority actually earned their way and truly is the best of the best for their role.
And look, I'm not a fire expert or an expert in central planning, so I can't entirely say something like no one's house would have burned down if it wasn't for that nasty DEI hiring. However, what I can certainly say is that all this DEI stuff makes people feel like they aren't the priority. It makes people feel like the government cares more about hiring the first black female lesbian battalion chief than it cares about the safety of the people that they're supposed to be protecting. So when the LA water chief...
That's exactly what it is, bro. That's exactly what it is. They don't care if the person is fit for the job. As a matter of fact, depending on how what the job is like, as the fire chief, it might just be commanding people, like telling people do this, do that, do that, instead of them actually going in and being active on the field. You know what I'm saying? Being the active ones, like running in and out of the building. They might just be like telling people what to do from the outside. So they might have promoted her to that position just because they're like, all right, she's out of shape, can't really run in and out of firing, burning buildings like that. Might as well just give herself a double win here and put her fat ass into a higher position, and she could be the first black lesbian female in that position. So we win on with the LGBTQIA plus whatever community, and we win with the body positivity movement community. Sorry to hear about unwanted touching in the workplace. I'm trans CEO. Congratulations, you won the company. R.I.P. That's diversity hire.
Makes $750K a year and says this, it pisses people off.
It's important to me that everything we do, it's with an equity lens and social justice and making sure that we right the wrongs that we've done in the past.
You call it powered by equity, and I know that it's been really important for the DWP to put an equity lens on everything.
Yes. Yeah, and that's the number one thing that attracted me to this role.
Really? Did that social justice help put water in those empty fire hydrants? I mean, I've done enough research to know that a 100+ million gallon reservoir was left empty for almost a year because there was a tear in the evaporation cover. Now, I've done a bit of research on this, and it seems like...
Hey, yo, whose job is it to make sure that thing got filled and stayed filled and repaired? Like, what the fuck? That's a huge crisis waiting to happen.
Like there is no way in hell it should take a year to fix this. This seems like extreme negligence, especially considering that California is almost constantly in a drought.
There's been a lot of talk about the Santa Ynez Reservoir being offline. If it were full of water, would that have made a difference in your opinion?
I would think so. It's 117 million gallons of water.
Further, even though Governor Newsom says all the reservoirs are up and full, that appears not to be true. The LA Department of Water and Power own data shows that 5 other reservoirs are empty at 0%.
I mean, for how often the government declares a drought in California, they really seem...
A drought in Cali. Plus, 5 other reservoirs are at 0% full. Are empty. Holy, yo. Why are people still living in Cali again? Why are some people still wanting to move to Cali again? Like, low-key, I'm trying to move to Nevada.
To waste a shitload of water. How many more houses would have been saved if this water chief focused on doing her damn job instead of social justice? Look at this guy here trapped in his house. Do you think that in this moment he gives a fuck about social justice? His life might be over. He can't escape his house. He could be living his last moments with his dog and a friend of his. And I bet he's thinking, Man, I am so glad that the first black lesbian female got to be a fire battalion chief. You see how stupid this is? It's almost as stupid as the mayor, Karen Bass, hiring this water chief at double the rate of the previous water chief, yet proposed.
Holy shit. Y'all look at that shit. Now he only really shows us two of the windows. I wonder if I can find that video. But here, let me see real quick. Can I find that California fire trapped in house? Maybe California fire trapped in house. I think this is it. This is a 9-minute one. This is a 1-minute one. Let's check this one first.
This was going viral to all over the place. Look at this video. So this was a guy who didn't heed the warning, stayed behind.
I've seen
and
this.
Look at what happened here. I mean, to be surrounded by flames in all direction with your dog there. So this is not what you want to have happen. So as you know,
do we have an update of
No.
what happened to
I mean,
that gentleman?
if he was able to post the video, I hope he ended up being okay. I hope he was able to get out, but I don't have
smoke. It's being put out.
An exact update on what exactly happened.
And this is one of many just heartbreaking visuals that have developed since the Pacific Palisades fire broke out.
Right.
And this is a prime example of why you should leave when they tell you to.
Well, there's like smoke over here. So is it being put out right now? So maybe he should. Maybe he's fine. I'm pretty sure he's fine. I mean, how else would he have uploaded the video? Yeah, he may have recorded it while being trapped in this fire, but how else would he have been able to upload it? I mean, yeah, you could say he probably stopped it and uploaded it as soon as he finished recording it, and you know, maybe he did pass in that fire. But as we can see, there's like smoke onto the right over here, so he seems like he's fine, right? Seems like he's fine, and. But he seems like he should be fine. Looks like they're putting out the fire and he should be fine. And then he got out to safety and then uploaded the video.
He's thinking, man, I am so glad that the first black lesbian female got to be a fire battalion chief. You see how stupid this is? It's almost as stupid as the mayor, Karen Bass, hiring this water chief at double the rate of the previous water chief, yet proposed a budget cut that was large enough to close down 16 different fire stations right before this big fire in a state that has so many wildfires that home insurance is through the roof.
I don't think there's any question that our department is the best at fighting fires. We do it better than anybody in the world.
I think a lot of people would disagree with that. I think that these diversity hires are so ideologically possessed that they forget about the consequences of them not doing a good job. The less qualified for the job they are, the more people get hurt. And when you hire someone because they're a woman or because they're black or have certain sexual preferences, and not because they're the best candidate, people lose their homes and become homeless. I've watched a number of videos on this about people who have recently gone homeless and are struggling because they don't have any close family or friends to house them, and can't get a hotel because they are fully booked or too expensive.
Always gotta be prepared. Also, that's what happens when you burn bridges. That person who didn't have family that they could turn to or friends that they can turn to, that they either burned bridges or they just did not have any friends like at all or family. But anyway.
Also, some people have been gracious enough to inhale polluted air to actually film what the neighborhoods look like after the fire, and it's just devastating. House after house burnt down, entire cars melted. You have to worry about looters now. Do we talk about how big, uncontrolled disasters invite people in to loot? So if you were lucky enough to not have your house burned down, you might get back to it to find out that someone broke in and stole your stuff. Well, if there's anything left. This YouTuber here lost his entire house in the fire. He lost his computer, he lost sentimental items, he lost photos.
This is my favorite room in the house. This is the living room. It was newly renovated.
I'd renovated it right when I moved in a few years ago, and it was a great space to just hang out, and a lot of good memories were made here with friends, family. We used to play board games at this table. You can see the chairs. Chairs are still, they're metal chairs, so they kind of retain their shape. The table, not so much.
Would his house have been saved if that 100 million gallon reservoir had water in it? I think that this video is a great example of how the DEI stuff pisses on the human side of this.
It's pretty crazy.
The bridges literally burn. The ones in here in Cali, or are you talking about the one in the Palisades? Also, they got lucky as fuck to be contained because of the rainfall.
Crazy. It's a crazy feeling. I'm still processing it. Everyone's very concerned about me, understandably, but I think I'm just kind of in shock and disbelief at this point still. So it might be a few days for it to really hit me and sink in. The feeling of homelessness, of not having a place to come back to, is just now starting to hit. So we'll see how that progresses.
And when I say that the DEI stuff pisses on the human side of things, I think there is quite a bit of evidence here that the diversity hires don't care at all about the people they're in service of, and they are just using diversity, equity, and inclusion as a grift to promote their own self-interest and enrich their bank accounts.
I don't think it's the diversity hires that's doing that. It's the people that's hiring the diversity hires that's doing that.
We can start with former Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti. We have an LA Times article from 2020 called, LA has hired more female firefighters. Why is the department still dominated by men? Well, let's see if we can figure it out. It says that Mayor Garcetti wanted to increase the number of female firefighters from 3% to 5%. Wait, who wrote the headline for this article? We hired like 10 women in a field that's 97% men. Why are firefighters still 95% men? The better question is, why does there need to be more women in this field in the first place? Is anyone asking for that? Outside of a politician looking for a PR campaign?
Yeah, something like firefighting should not, the test to become a firefighter, because I don't really know how the entire process, but I know to become like a police officer, I know that there's like this test, like a physical test you gotta do. I'm pretty sure there's a physical test for the firefighters as well. And to become a firefighter, the physical test should not be dumbed down so that women can pass it. It should not be dumbed down for that reason. It should just be as is. And if a woman can pass the same test as a man, bet they definitely deserve a spot in there, because something as critical as firefighting, and definitely the police training and stuff like that, those things need you have to have certain physical quality to do certain things in that. So having DEI hire in those type of professions should not be a thing.
The article goes on to complain that there's too much nepotism in the LA Fire Department, and people only get hired if they know somebody, and then it quotes a lawyer who represents firefighters in discrimination cases against the city, whatever that means, and she says, women still face the false premise that firefighting is men's work. What's false about that premise? Women have biological limitations that make them less fit for a job that requires them to break down doors or physically carry people out of emergency situations. Not only is it more dangerous for people to be rescued by someone who isn't as strong, it's also dangerous to the rescuer and the rescuer's team. That's why this field is dominated by men.
I think that we can all agree that if it's a muscle mommy, she's welcome to the team. Go ahead, be a firefighter.
This is obvious to everyone.
Having somebody that looks like you is invaluable, and it doesn't matter what career it is.
Yeah, people don't always value that in firefighters. This woman on Twitter says, I'm 5'5" and 110 pounds. I don't want a firefighter who looks like me showing up at my place to save me. The customers don't want this shit because this DEI stuff has nothing to do with providing people a service that gives them better protection against fires. Oh, and what a coincidence. Our first black female lesbian battalion chief is in this article too. By the way, how much is she making off this grift? $400,000 a year.
Yo, even in like the article, Chris Larson, the first black female battalion chief, Hey, we gotta make sure we throw that. We gotta make sure our readers know. Hey, how y'all feel about that? Is it good? You good? Yeah, we did good. All right, yeah.
By the way, how much is she making off this grift? $400,000 a year. Holy shit, they're paying her over $1 million every 3 years.
$487,000 per year. Bro, if I knew a diverse a firefighter chief could be making that, shit, I would have been trained to be a firefighter when I was little. Shit.
And we can tell this is all about the paycheck, considering her statement of, if you're a man who got stuck in a fire, then you're an idiot. And speaking of, I was able to find a different article from 2021 titled, Female Firefighters Call for Los Angeles Fire Department Chief's Resignation. Look who we have here. It says, Christine Larson and Jennifer Wilcox are a part of a coalition of female firefighters in Los Angeles who are calling for Fire Chief Ralph Teresa's removal and replacement. Okay, why should he be removed? It says here that he denied cultural problems in the LA Fire Department and is letting deep-seated racism and sexism go unaddressed.
Yo.
Okay, so basically they wanted him fired because he wasn't woke enough. The rest of the article is spent throwing out a number of allegations, followed by...
I don't know about that. He may have just been racist.
zero proof that any of these events occurred. So to be perfectly honest, it sounds a lot like this was a hostile takeover from people like Christine Larson.
Oh, God.
And because of that, don't you think it's kind of a sexist initiative to say that 5% of firefighters have to be women, knowing that virtually all of them will not be as strong as their male counterparts? Have they ever said that men need to make up a certain percentage of a female-dominated field, or that field is sexist? Like, I find it weird that Christine Larson says that she's so against racism and sexism, and the article featuring her kind of suggests that they want a meritocracy instead of nepotism, yet despite that, Christine openly brags about racist, sexist, and nepotistic policies that she incorporates herself.
And sadly, I am the only African-American female officer of any rank in the department now. So there are only 8 African-American females on the job, so I'm hoping to entice some of them to promote in the near future so that I don't remain the only one.
These hiring policies are so racist, followed by, I'm going to focus on my black female friends so they get promoted. Gee, thanks, Christine, for fixing the nepotistic practices of the Los Angeles Fire Department by taking it from, you have to know someone to get hired, to, you have to be a female racial minority who knows someone to get hired. Now people on Twitter are pointing out that the 3 most prominent people in the LA Fire Department are 3 lesbians named some sort of variant of the name Christine, which doesn't sound very diverse at all.
Wait, all of them lesbians named Christine. Christina Crowley, Christina Kepner, Christine Larson. Christine is the only one that's different. Bruh, are you serious? That's I don't believe in coincidence, bro. I don't believe in coincidences, yo. They're all named Christina or Christine. One is named Christine, the others are named Christina. That's no coincidence, bro. They did that shit on purpose, yo. And they're all female lesbians? Okay, bro.
And as for the new fire chief, Kristen Crowley, a white woman who replaced the first Latino fire chief, which apparently they don't consider that racist. Anyway, as for Kristen Crowley, the fire department doesn't seem too happy about the way she handled the Palisades fire.
News Nation has now obtained a letter from top Los Angeles Fire Department officials demanding that the department's chief step down.
This is an absolutely scathing 5-page letter, Nicole, from chiefs, present and former. Her mismanagement of this fire was terrible, number one. They call out specifically DEI practices that she has favored instead of protecting the city.
Yo, I'm pretty sure other countries have done things like ice bombs or water bombs for fires. Bruh. Yudi just posted another loyalty test video like 3 minutes ago. I gotta watch that. Not right now. I want to finish what we're doing now, but I gotta watch that. Ice bomb destroys trash can. These are homemade. Firefighter, ice bomb. Dry ice bomb testing for fire suppression. Doesn't look like it worked. I don't think it worked. All right, well, anyway. Yeah, no, I gotta see this one tonight.
Stay behind because you're putting potentially firefighters' lives on the line to try to save you, and getting in the way of their ability to save property or.
Wait, that's the wrong video.
Personally, I think that anyone who promotes diversity and inclusion should be laughed at and ignored because it's been demonstrated over and over again that these people do not care about enhancing the value of the service they provide to people. They only care about enhancing the value of their own bank accounts. We've seen this time and time again with Hollywood and the video game industry, which is all fun and games. I mean, it is hilarious when a woke movie flops. However, it's not funny when this stuff infects crucial parts of our society where failure means that people die or they lose.
You hear that, DEI people? You should be laughed at and mocked.
Lose their homes. And don't think that insurance is going to fix this. Conveniently, major insurance companies refused to renew a lot of people's fire insurance shortly before this event, and the goal of insurance companies is to do everything they can to reject your claim.
Why does it seem like, look, the picture right here in the bottom, I see a duck biting the shoulder meat, like right here between the shoulder and the neck, the shoulder meat of a human. Like it's a duck biting it. That's what I see in that little picture right there. Let me know what you see.
And the goal of insurance companies is to do everything they can to reject your claim.
One of the hurricanes that blew through Florida a few months ago, it caused some flood damage to our warehouse. Nothing like too expensive to fix or anything. But we, of course, had flood insurance. Well, let me tell you, the insurance being the saints they are, they found a way to weasel out of any coverage for the flood damage, so it came all out of pocket. What was their reason for denying it? Oh, fuck, I can't remember. I think one of the big things was they didn't think the flood damage was as bad as we made it sound. And also, even if it was, it didn't do enough damage to warrant them covering any of it.
What?
So I don't think that there are a bunch of moral actors here doing their best to solve cultural issues. I think that this is the same old grift it's always been to enrich themselves and their friends. And you know it's a grift because anytime something goes wrong, nobody knows anything, or they're quick to shift the blame or the conversation to somebody else.
I'd like the President of the United States, at least the President-elect, to come and visit. The people out here, his lives have been completely torn apart.
What the fuck?
I want him to visit and understand the magnitude of this scope and what happened to the American people that happened to reside.
You want the president to visit versus just like the mayor or whatever of your country, like you or your country of your city, fucking holy shit state. Ugh. You want the president to come visit instead, but you get the fuck out.
Right here in California.
I want the president to come here. This is your state, Gavin. If stuff is messed up, that's on you. It's not the president's job to clean up your mess. It's not Biden's job. It's not Trump's job. It's your job. That's what people voted you in for.
So he was the mayor?
Spend less time giving free health care to people who aren't even American citizens and actually call some fire experts. Ask what can be improved, sort those things out by how important or easy to fix they are, and start implementing change as soon as possible. It's not that hard to get to work and improve something if you actually focus on it. Anyway, the point is that the first step to improvement or the first step towards change is admitting that you're wrong. No one tries to fix something that isn't broken, so until you admit to an error or a fault, nothing will improve.
People have accountability phobia. If you cannot accurately evaluate what...
Would accountability phobia be accountophobia? Because you know how like phobias are always named differently, like arachnophobia. Obviously, it's for like phobia against spiders. What would accountability phobia be? Accountophobia? I still feel like it'd be accountophobia. Yeah. Oh look, someone else said it right here. Look in Asvin's chat, in Asvin's chat, right there. Accountophobia. Huh.
Why a problem happened. You cannot prevent that problem from occurring in the future because you need to accurately and correctly assess why exactly something happened in order to figure out how to prevent it from happening in the future.
If you're a fireman and your biggest honor that people recognize you for is spreading diversity instead of the lives that you've saved, then you've screwed up. And the problem is that if you keep
Facts.
saying everything is okay and refuse to admit that something's wrong, you will fail to see a number of things that are not only completely obvious, but also pretty reasonable to fix.
A lot of people are going to see, like, they're going to remember a firefighter who saves a lot of people. They're gonna remember them as a hero. A firefighter known for diversity is just gonna be memorized as nothing positive. You know what I'm saying? They might be known for a short amount of time as something as, hey, that's the one I got. That's the firefighter that about diversity. Blah blah blah. That's the diversity hire. They might remember that for a short period of time, but you won't be memorized or remembered in a good light, especially if something bad happens during your career. Then it's like, oh, that's the fucking DEI hire, and that got a lot of people killed in that one fire, or something like that. Like I don't think there's any way at minimum, like without trying to really inflate some bullshit. At minimum, it's gonna be like, oh, that's the DEI hire that paved the way for other DEI hires and crippled the strength of our firefighter team. That's the minimum.
Fact that the forest management, brush abatement, dry hydrants, lack of pre-deployment, and budget cuts, those are all issues. The fact that there's no water in the reservoirs, that's an issue.
Once you identify things that are fixable, you start knocking the easier ones out of the way. As you do that, the harder things will seem less difficult, so you start fixing those too, and then maybe the next time, only 1,000 houses will get burned down instead of 5,000. This is pretty basic stuff, and the fortunate thing about things being so bad right now is that it's not that hard to make them better if people start taking responsibility for problems that they have control over. By the way, that applies personally as much as it does politically. Anyway, thanks for watching, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you in the next video.
That was a good video. Shout out to TBYS, Think Before You Sleep. As always, links to his video, links to his channel, both in the description below. But yeah, I said what I had to say. So let me know if you agree with anything or disagree with anything, and why. You know what I'm saying? But diversity hires they definitely cripple the strength of whatever is going through the diversity hire. They definitely cripple that thing's strength, whether it's firefighters, police officers, whatever. No, wait, let me not say definitely, because they only cripple the strength if it's something that is heavily where like strength is a heavy reliance, and like endurance and like things like that. Because then we all know that like men are just their limits are physically higher than a woman's. It's biology. Like, all right, but anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Links to the channel and video both in the description below. Let me know. So be sure to check out Think Before You Sleep. And while you're there, don't forget to do those 3 things I like to ask you to do, and like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for more videos. Yeah. And you know what it is after that. In case I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and night. Peace and much love to you. Wait, peace and much love to you. All right, so hold on. Let's see. Andy Pants Gaming is a dumbass. All right. Let's do that, and then let's do the UD video. And then I have to play Cuphead if I still have time. Let's see. Andy Pants Gaming dumbass. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I can't. There's an idiot. There's that one. There's delusional. I guess you're not here right now, so I'm going to go to Yudi. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah, you're not here. Oh, I'm gonna go get some more drink real quick. All right. To quote a Kendrick Lamar song, I need loyalty, 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 in like all my relationships and everything like that. Whether you're a friend, family, or intimate, romantic relationship, I need loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. All of that, all three of them. And that's probably one reason why I kind of like watching loyalty tests. So we're gonna go back to a certain channel I like to watch, Beauty, and we're gonna check out this video. Is her boyfriend dating the models he works with? Now, I'm pretty sure we've seen a video like this before, where someone was doing some type of photography or some type of work that involved models, and her, the girl wanted to know if her boyfriend was loyal or not. I think he passed. Probably not. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, let's check this video out. Bets right now. Let's take bets. I bet your subscription or I bet your non-subscription to my channel that this person fails. I'm gonna go with fails. I'm gonna go with fails. So if you lose the bet, you have to subscribe. Anyway, let's get it.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Nice to meet you. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, camera's already rolling. We just finished setting everything up and everything.
Today we're placing Kylie's boyfriend Johnny to a loyalty test.
So Andrea is playing our decoder today.
Hi, Andrea, nice to meet you.
So she will be the one who's going to be asking your
Who's that? That's new. I think she's new.
boyfriend on a date and everything.
Okay.
Will Johnny pass our elaborate test?
Hold up, is that what's his name?
Or will he
your boyfriend on a date and everything.
Okay.
Is that what's his name? We haven't seen him in a minute.
Okay.
Will Johnny pass our
I don't think it's him though. I don't know.
elaborate test and remain loyal? Or will he give in to our decoy and end up cheating on his girl?
Beauty catching cheaters.
This video was a Reality Network exclusive. Check it out to watch more content.
How you feeling?
A little nervous.
Nervous?
Because it's happening.
Why is it that you wanted to place your boyfriend to the test then?
I mean, he's a model, and it's LA, and there's not a lot of guys you can trust out here, I feel like, so.
I take it he works with like a lot of girls and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of girls. I mean, a lot of like, risque kind of photo shoots and everything.
Johnny works with a lot of models, and from time to time, he keeps in touch with the people that he works with via text or social media. Sometimes he even goes as far as hanging out with some of them. Of course, though, he tells Kylie that it's all just networking and business.
Friendly or flirty, though?
I mean, it's a line, but I feel like he...
I mean, depending on what... there's definitely gonna be a line. There doesn't have to be a line, but even if he's not trying to draw a line, somebody's going to draw a line and see that. But if he is faithful, no. Even if he was faithful, she'd still be questioning whether or not he was, unfaithful. Bruh, like. All right, man. I want to see a dub. You know what I'm saying? I want to see guys. We need a dub. But I'm still betting that he's not faithful. It's because that seems to be most of the themes on Yeety's channel.
Crosses it sometimes.
How far would you like me to go?
I feel like have him take you on a date.
Okay. And us were kissing?
That happens sometimes.
I mean,
Yeah, you gotta ask that question.
like if you have to, but you know,
Would you be
if he goes in, like you can deny him.
Would you be convinced that he failed if he didn't make some sort of physical move?
Yeah, for sure.
You would consider that a fail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I mean, a date is a date, and that
Right.
implies, you know.
At the end of the day, Johnny and these other models are just coworkers, and we all hang out with our coworkers, right? Well, with that being
I mean, right. But like, I mean, no. As an introvert, I do not hang out with my coworkers. But anyway, okay. Even though it's a date, would that be a fail? Because it could be like a work date. Depends on how they phrase the date. Like if they go in like questioning about going on a date, if they approach it from like a romantic angle, it's over with. But if they approach it from a business angle, it's good.
being said, coworkers sometimes hook up with each other.
I've dated someone in the past where he was like, "Oh, we're just friends," and then after we broke up,
This is my friend. You don't have to worry about him. This is a friend you don't have to worry about.
he told me he was cheating on me.
Damn.
I'm not gonna do a part 2 of that.
Damn, he literally confessed all of that, like after he broke up with you? Out of like spite or out of like...
Well, I just always had like that gut feeling, and once we broke up, I'm like, "Can you just be honest?" And he was honest about it, but then, you know, he was honest too late.
Was he honest about it, or did he just tell you that because he was pissed y'all just broke up? Or he feeling some type of way because y'all just broke up?
And I mean, he said in the beginning, I mean, it is LA, unfortunately.
To get Johnny here, we put together a fake video/photo shoot. Kylie provided us with his number, and we had Kyle get in touch with him. The plan was for Kyle to introduce himself as the project manager for a popular beverage company and express interest in hiring him for a summer commercial. You know, like the ones that come around on TV every summer and whatnot. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen them. Anyways, Kyle offered lucrative pay and a flexible schedule, and Johnny ended up hustling us.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Before we get to that. Every time I see a brand name, maybe it's just because I'm like a Mac Miller fan, but like every time I see like a brand name, I always think in my head that song, you know what I'm saying? Ask her what she wearing. She's nothing but a brand name. Baby, this right here is handmade. Like, am I the only one that does that? Like, bitch, you ain't wearing nothing but a brand name. Shit. I don't know if this is handmade, but it's not really known as. Oh wait, by the way, I didn't do that last video or the last video. So let me do this video. Let me know what y'all think about my shirt, my hoodie. Yep, yes sir. Do I look like a people person? All right, let's back to the video.
I mean, at least I think he hustled us. Kylie told us this man had no manager. He ended
Let's
up...
say, "Hey Kyle, my manager is asking to connect with you. I don't think there are any issues. He has had a couple of questions, everything. I gave him your number. He said he would give you a call later that day." Okay, no problem. Just have him
hustling us. I mean, at least I think he hustled us. Kylie told us this man had no manager, so this came off to me as a very suspicious message. Then again, though, maybe he does, because Kyle ended up calling and spoke to this manager. So he connected you to his manager.
Yeah, in all honesty, I just stayed in character and lied my ass off for probably about 5 or 10 minutes on the phone, and then after I showed him enough money, then he was all for it. Money talks. But yeah, we're all scheduled. Johnny's all booked.
Not gonna lie, I feel like this manager was just Johnny's friend. But either way, we were now paying this man $1,500 for 2 hours of his time. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Honestly, kudos to this man for getting more money out of us. I mean, technically speaking, we
$750 an hour, $750 an hour.
didn't have to pay this guy because Kyle did tell him that he was going to send his check in 2 weeks, but we were still going to give him his money. Plus, we were also pretending to be part of this big brand, so paying him more made this whole thing more realistic.
Kyle, you're still keeping in touch.
If he failed, why give him the money? If he passed, give him the money.
Touch with him, right?
Yep, I'm committed.
Cool.
I don't know if he really gonna pass this one, bro. I don't know. I really don't think so, because I know damn I probably would cheat looking at that view.
Of course
See,
you
you're
would.
the kind of guy we have to worry about. This is why I'm testing my boyfriend, because of guys like you.
Black men don't cheat, I swear to God.
I was just about to say that shit, but you already proved that you that shit's a lie. You with your last statement. Stop fucking opening. Bruh, black men don't cheat. Look at this, light-skinned niggas, they might, but black men don't cheat.
You just said looking at them.
Yeah, Nathan.
I try to be positive. Is Nathan making you less confident, Kylie?
Yeah.
Which model are you most interested in?
I'm working right now, God.
Right now he's saying he's working, but you know, it's what my boyfriend tells me. What does working mean?
But then I was going to get a number, and I said, no, I'm working. I'm focused on working. So
Yeah, but you're also like looking at him and drooling a little bit.
Did I? Nathan might feel
look,
this
check
test,
his
but I
mouth.
have faith in Johnny still. Working around the beautiful woman is...
Bro, if you have to check your, I'm not drooling. If you had to do this to check your mouth after saying that, nigga, you was drooling, weren't you? You just wondering if it was being shown.
the regular basis for him, so I'm sure he'll be fine. At least, I hope.
Having any second thoughts or anything?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I know we're here, but if you ever want to just cancel it or call it off, you can feel free to call it off.
We're doing it.
I know downstairs they were kind of telling you to like maybe keep it going to like a phase 2. Again, that's all on you. You don't have to keep it going if you don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping he'll say like, sorry, I have a girlfriend, you know? Like,
now, to make our scenario more believable, we had our friend DeLeo play the brand's marketing director, Denzel would play the videographer, and Andrea...
Hey, that's his name.
We had our friend DeLeo play the brand's marketing director, Denzel would...
We haven't seen Denzel in a minute. I figured that was him.
Play the videographer, and Andrea, Nathan, Violet, and Nicole were playing models. Models whom Kyle, the project manager, supposedly hired.
Damn, these guys are already drinking on the job. Thank God these drinks have 0% alcohol.
With everything now set up and ready to go, all we had to do was wait for Johnny to arrive. And I just want to say, sidebar, this house is one of the most beautiful frickin' houses that we've ever filmed in. I wonder what this person does for a living. Heck, maybe they don't do anything at all. Maybe they got injured in an accident. You see, if you are in a serious accident or injured in any way, your case...
That right there, that is how you do an ad. That is how you do a segue to an ad, to a sponsored ad. That's how you do that shit, bruh. Because like other people, they just be like, by the way, this video was sponsored by blah 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 blah, and then in the middle of the video, blah 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 blah, like it's just sudden cut, and then they start talking about the sponsor. This right here, you gotta make sure that shit segues in nicely. Just gotta make sure that shit just fits nice, just like a puzzle. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta make sure that piece is the right missing piece, and that's how you segue into an ad. I'm actually gonna listen to this one.
Could actually be worth millions. Unfortunately, though, many people never file a claim or end up getting lowballed by insurance companies. If you become Morgan & Morgan's client, though, they will fight to get you the money that you deserve. Their lawyers don't settle for lowball offers and have achieved significant verdicts in the past couple of months. For example, in Florida, they got a victim who was in a life-altering car crash, $12 million, 34 times the highest insurance offer. They got another victim in Philadelphia, $26 million, 40 times the highest insurance offer.
What happened to them? What happened to that person? I'm trying to put myself in that position. Let me get injured for 26 million. Shit.
Law firms are not the same. Morgan & Morgan is the biggest for a reason. They will fight for the biggest award possible and have won a lot. So if you are in a serious accident or you're injured in any way, your case could actually be worth millions and you're only a few clicks from potentially changing your life. You can start your claim now with Morgan & Morgan and communicate with their legal team from your smartphone. And oh yeah, their fee is absolutely free unless you win. That's right, no upfront costs. They only get paid if you get paid. You can start your claim with America's largest injury law firm by...
Which low key is good, but like how much are they gonna take from the win?
Clicking the link in the description below or by scanning the QR code that you see on the screen. You can visit www.forthepeople.com/Udi and start your claim now.
All right, let's get back to the video.
So would you say that the scenario would be pretty realistic for him and stuff?
yeah, I mean, I've never been with him on shoots, but this is nuts.
How are you feeling? Things getting real?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Look, homie picked his target. He picked his target. He's trying to get that number. He was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You working, I'm working. Why don't we see if we can get to working? You know what I'm saying, girl? What's good? You know what I'm saying? What's up, though?
This is nuts.
How are you feeling? Things getting real?
Yeah, I'm feeling okay though.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident do you feel that he's gonna pass the test?
Like 60%.
Okay.
So like a little
more than 50-50, that's good.
After waiting for some time, Kyle eventually got the text that Johnny was here.
Oh, is Kyle gonna go get him?
Okay, he's here, guys, he's here.
Oh, Kyle's gonna go get him. How are you feeling?
A little nervous that he's here now. Oh, I can't hear anything.
It'll connect. It'll reconnect right now.
Hey, what's up, bro? How are you, buddy?
Kyle, right?
Yeah, Kyle.
So nice to meet you.
Johnny, right?
Yes, sir.
Very nice to meet you.
Alrighty, he's arrived.
With Johnny now here, this test had officially begun. Everyone had to be in character now.
This is the brand manager from White Claw. Meet Leo. Leo, meet Johnny.
On White Claw.
Nice to meet you, Johnny. Pleasure to meet you too.
I'm the operations manager, so I'll be helping direct the shoot. This is our photographer.
Hi, nice to meet you, Denzel.
Pleasure.
Our cover was sticking so far. Everything was seeming and looking legit. Unfortunately, though, we did have one small issue. Kyle's mic pack fell off. Yeah, that thing was dangling. Now, Kyle did tell Johnny that this commercial shoot would have photos and video, so if he notices the mic, I guess he could just say that it was for the shoot. I mean, in all honesty, we didn't even notice the mic. And luckily, Kyle's back is facing away from him.
The vibe we're going for is obviously summer vibes. I mean, we're going into party season. Vegas has a bunch of parties going on. Obviously, we have the major music festivals that we wanted to cater towards, and we just need to get a sexy summer vibe going. We're gonna take a few shots of everyone being natural, and then I'm gonna tell everyone to get into certain positions.
And so with that, we get this shoot started. Denzel takes over in directing the commercial, and Kyle decides to play some copyright music.
Damn, Kyle's playing some copyrighted music. It's all good though, it's all good. Whatever makes it feel the most realistic.
I'm going to put you guys
I was
over
gonna
here
say,
into this.
if it was just music that wasn't copyright, like, let's be real, people would be like, what the fuck is this? What am I listening to right now? I would have been a little suspicious, but I don't think it would have been suspicious enough to ruin the illusion.
Section. Can I have you come over here?
Now, I would like to compliment Denzel, because my man's made this thing super realistic with his artistic flair.
And then Nathan, go right there and like, get in there. Like, put your whole body in there. Immerse.
Yeah, I'm shirt off, Nathan.
Immerse in there.
Kyle's making them all take off their shirts.
Our shoot was small but effective. Honestly, I think the man who sold this thing the most was our marketing director. Look at this. Look at how legit this man looks.
Why is
he
his
was
hand
just a cherry
straight?
on top of this entire thing.
What is he doing with his hand? What is he doing? I gotta make sure I'm look good. Gotta make sure I'm. Why he's so stiff, bro? Like, calm down a little bit, man.
Legit, this man looks. He was just a cherry on top of this entire thing.
Kyle is FaceTiming me right now. What the heck?
Oh, dude, it's going so good. We got those shirts off. Dude, he looks totally interested. I don't know how I feel about this guy passing this test right now. Like, when he saw the decoy, his eyes went like.
I was gonna say, I didn't even see him looking at the girls.
I'm going back to my job, thank you.
Don't worry, he likes to over-exaggerate sometimes.
Wow, you guys look great.
Bruh,
I'm getting emotional. The girls in the back give me like a little, because it's so funny. It's so funny.
I kind of want to get these two a little closer. Maybe like move her in the center of the shot.
Yeah, and I kind of want to have her arms over here. That'd be good, huh?
As our mock shoot progressed, we began scheming.
Wait, let
you
me
see
see
the
that
plan
picture.
all along.
Over here. That'd be good, huh?
Okay, I told you, homie picked a target. I told you. I'm pretty sure that's the same girl he was talking to earlier. Where are we at? 9:13 right now? Let's go back to before the test started. Yep. Look at her in the gray shirt. I told you, homie picked a target.
Good, huh?
There he is again. Girl in the gray shirt, head between her legs. I told you, bruh. I fucking told you.
As our mock shoot progressed, we began scheming. You see, the plan all along was to get Johnny and Andrea close so that they could begin mingling and breaking the ice with each other.
And there he is again.
The plan all along was to get Johnny and Andrea close so that they could begin mingling and
Right next to her. Doesn't she usually play as one of the other decoys? Is that the same girl that usually plays as a decoy?
breaking the ice with each other. Denzel would
That is her,
help
isn't
us
it?
accomplish this by directing them to be near each other.
1, 2, and aha! It's so funny. It's so funny. Yeah, it's so funny.
So I was gonna say, now we can have them like kind of mingling around, take some.
Yo, Denzel kind of said that shit like angrily. It's so funny. It's so funny. Bitch, you heard me. It's so funny. Hold on, wait, where was I? No, too far.
These two a little close.
And directing them to be near.
Funny.
So I was
1, 2, and aha!
There it
It's
is.
so funny. It's so funny. Yeah, it's so funny.
So I was gonna
You see what I'm saying? He's like pissed when he said, it's so funny.
say, now we can have them like kind of mingling around, take some photos,
Yeah.
and shoots and everything, get them
Yeah.
more natural environment. So I'll have you two go
It's so funny.
over to that corner over there.
It was time to pair Andrea and Johnny, but to not make things
Hey, yo, look
Environment,
at
so I'll have you
homie.
two go over to that corner over there.
It was time to pair Andrea and Johnny, but to not make things suspicious, Denzel first paired Nicole and Johnny.
And then she's gonna put her arms around. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, and wow, you guys are naturals. Wow, you can go ahead and look at him while he looks into the abyss now. Wow. I'm gonna switch. Andrea, hi. Can I have you guys switch? And then same thing.
The time had finally come to pair Andrea and Johnny. This was it. Because he supposedly liked their chemistry, Denzel continued using that as an excuse to single them out. He asked them to just have a natural conversation and hang out, all the while he would take candid video and photo. Johnny didn't know it, but we were almost forcing him to break the ice with Andrea.
Can I see your logo one more time? There we go, yes.
I can't hear what they're saying.
So we don't have her mic'd up right now because she's gonna be getting in and out of the pool. But once we take a break, we're gonna get her in here and mic her up. But I think right now, I don't think they're talking about too much. I think they're just pretending to have conversation for like the shoot and stuff.
Wow, go ahead and look towards the camera, guys. Whoa, there we go.
Can we close the space gap a little bit?
There we go, don't be shy. Yeah, there we go, 1, 2, and.
After some time and to make things realistic, Denzel eventually moves on to taking photos of the remaining models. He asks Andrea and Johnny to remain on the side stick.
There we go.
Sometimes the photos aren't.
Can we close the space gap a little bit?
There we go, don't be shy. Yeah, there we go, 1, 2, and.
After some
That one's not realistic.
time and to make
That one, not really.
things realistic.
That one's more realistic.
Denzel eventually moves on to taking photos of the remaining models. He asks Andrea and Johnny to remain on the side because he already got photos of them. Denzel does his thing, and as planned, Andrea eventually asks to use the restroom. Now, of course, she wasn't really going to use the restroom. She was just coming upstairs to get mic'd up. The time had come for her to finally make her move.
He's talking with her?
Oh, he's kind of talking to Nicole, huh?
Now, this was an interesting and unexpected development. As we were waiting for Andrea to come upstairs, Johnny began sparking up a conversation with Nicole. It seemed very casual, but it was enough for Kylie to notice.
Yo. Okay, cool. So far, how's it been?
I think he's pretty friendly.
Pretty friendly?
For now.
What has your guys' conversation been so far?
Just about life, honestly, nothing really that deep.
Oh, nothing that deep, nothing crazy? No, nothing?
So Nathan and Johnny are gonna be in the pool.
We're gonna mic you up then.
Okay.
Does she have something?
Yes, I do, but it's downstairs.
You can bring it in here, if anything, and then we can,
Andrea was gonna make her move, but we had to mic her up, so she went downstairs to retrieve her shirt.
Wow, this is the money shot right here, y'all. This is really beautiful. Oh my God.
I feel like Andrea could like bump up the flirting too,
Okay,
just
cool.
to see.
Shit.
As Andrea made her way downstairs,
It's like challenge accepted. She gonna do that shit, I bet.
we once again caught a glimpse of Johnny gravitating towards Nicole.
Look, he's talking to Nicole.
I wish I could hear this one too.
Do we need to switch decoys?
I think this stuck out to Kylie so much because she's obviously testing her boyfriend. She's on edge. But it could have also been because Denzel originally paired Nicole and Johnny. Whatever the case, it did start to seem like he wanted to talk to her more and more.
I mean, maybe I'm tripping again. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions. Nobody's mic, so we can't hear anything. But it just seems like he keeps gravitating back to Nicole. But then again, I don't know.
In retrospect, Johnny could have just been making some friendly conversation and we were just reading into it way too much.
Yeah, I was telling.
Yeah, it's like there's no one else there to talk to, and maybe in his mind he's playing pickup for homie because he sees homie always talking to the other girl, and so he's like, all right, let me distract the other girl that since the girl that I actually am interested isn't here. So maybe he's like, all right, she's not here. Let me distract this other girl so that homie can continue spitting game to that other girl. Yeah, like, cause the other dude is always talking to her, and she always plays decoy as well. I don't know why she's not this time, but she is not. And this, I don't know. So maybe he's just trying to talk to her because, you know, distract her while homie is talking to her. I don't know.
He's been making some friendly conversation and we were just reading into it way too much.
Yeah, I was telling him, don't be afraid to like really flirt with him.
Yeah, I said let's step it up a bit. See how he reacts. Let's start seeing how. Let's cut out the friendliness now and let's just move on to the flirting now.
I think he's talking to Nicole.
Oh, no way.
Really?
I'm telling you guys, there was something here. Johnny kept gravitating and kept wanting to talk to Nicole. I don't know why. Nobody was mic'd out there, so unfortunately we couldn't hear. But I mean, it was obvious. Johnny caught some sort of a vibe with Nicole.
I think
Maybe
he's
it
just
was
playing...
all friendly, but it was still a vibe.
Kyle, you can
He's playing sideman, right?
I lowered it by like 50%, but I'll lower it even more.
And so with that, we sent Kyle and Andrea back into the field. And as planned, Kyle calls for one last photo to make things realistic. Soon after, he would call for a 15-minute break.
Can I have you on his shoulder here, cross your leg here, Hold it, 2, 3, 4. Fellas, shirts off. And then we'll do one more. Same pose. Same exact pose.
Oh.
He's talking to Nicole again.
Getting a little tighter.
See, like when he connects with Andrea, it's like friendly, but Nicole, I feel like there's like a little more flirtation there.
The idea of Nicole being more of Johnny's type began blooming in Kylie's head, and she was starting to consider wanting to switch out Decoy.
Shit.
Can we switch him or no?
Yep.
I mean, let's see how he continues to progress. And if he does seem
Like if
more
they
into
don't
her,
click, then maybe
we'll
bring
switch him out.
Nicole
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna be reviewing footage over the next few minutes, so we're gonna take a little break.
And so with that, the moment of truth had finally arrived. After a realistic and long commercial shoot, Andrea was now free to approach Johnny and test his loyalty.
Yo, what if he goes for Nicole instead, though?
Okay, here we go. So Kyle and Denzel are getting out of there.
With the models now on break, Andrea will wait for the right opportunity to make her move.
Did Andrea notice the connection between him and Nicole? Because she could just pass it on right here. She could pass the buck, you feel me?
Denzel and Kyle make their way upstairs. Everyone else gets comfortable.
Also, you know, if he fails the loyalty test, you have to subscribe to my channel. It is what it is.
Oh.
How's the snacks?
You good? You're getting?
No, I already ate. So what do you think about the shoot so far?
I really like this house. This house is fire.
It's pretty cool.
It's dope.
How long have you been modeling for?
Honestly, not too long. I do photography as well, so I'm typically behind the camera. But
So when you model, what do you usually model for?
so far I've done an energy drink actually. I've done
Nice.
The moment of truth had arrived. Andrea approached Johnny and began making small talk.
The accent's crazy. Where are you from again?
From Bulgaria.
Bulgaria.
Oh my God. What about my accent?
I have nothing. I said the accent's crazy. In a good way.
So it was just so weird that they were putting us together, like just us two on all these pictures and all these videos, don't you think? I mean, like, why are they doing it?
I get it.
I mean, I get it too, because I think they think we're, you know.
Is she bad at flirting? I think she's bad at flirting.
Pretty cool together.
I mean,
you don't think so?
Switch.
No, I mean, I'm kind of like I see that. You gotta get it for the photo, you know.
Yeah, but I think they have a pretty good eye for sure.
He has a good eye for sure. He's doing his thing. He's cooking.
He's cooking.
He's cooking.
It's pretty good.
Right.
Yeah, nah, you gotta switch.
That's cool.
So, do you have a girlfriend or something?
I do actually.
You do?
Yeah,
A girlfriend?
I have a girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say to take my number down, but then if you have a girlfriend, I don't know how appropriate that would be.
Appropriate? Well,
Yeah.
I don't want to take your number, but you know, it's like for like photo shoots. And...
I'm up for networking, but I'm also down to get to know each other, like get a drink or something.
I mean, we're
Like an actual drink.
We're drinking
Maybe
right
like
now.
tonight or something.
I mean, like I said, I'd be down to take your number for.
Your girlfriend doesn't allow you to talk to other girls.
Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that.
What am I
Don't do
doing?
that.
I'm asking.
Allow me to talk to. No, she. Yeah. I mean, not necessarily for like what you're implying, but I'll talk to other girls. I'm talking to you right now.
Yeah, and I'm asking you out. I am asking you out.
I can't. Look. I can take your number for like networking purposes.
So that's over, bro.
Instagram and stuff like that, but like,
Oh my
I can't.
God.
I can't go out with you. I can't.
Not
We're
even.
having a drink right now.
Yeah, he's not into her, bro.
I mean,
I
that's
think
not
you're-
like an actual drink. We
This
can
is a
like
drink.
have a drink tonight.
You want to? I can't. No.
You know.
No. I mean.
Nah, yeah, you should have switched. I think the girl was right. His girlfriend's like, there's a chemistry between him and Nicole. You should switch. You should have switched. Like, I get that Yudi didn't really have a chance to like call the other girl back in, but yeah, nah, they should have switched.
You're an attractive girl, but like. You know,
And you don't even want to get lunch or something.
Not in the way that you're like.
Well,
You know
I'm
how
not-
you're. Yes. You know how you're implying
I am
it.
not implying anything.
Listen,
I'm
love.
just asking you.
Listen, love. I appreciate. I'm genuinely flattered, actually. like flattered.
She doesn't have to know though. She won't know. It won't hurt.
Okay, it's too much. It's too much now.
Why?
It's too much.
She's not gonna know anyway.
What about how would your boyfriend feel?
I don't have a boyfriend.
I know, but like hypothetically speaking.
I don't know. I don't have a boyfriend, so I don't know.
Well, yeah, no, I'm trying to be as honest with you and like as cool with you as possible. Saying to you is very like flattering.
That's a switch,
like,
bro.
It's genuinely flattering, but
good shit, bro. Good shit, though. Good shit, homie.
Number for networking purposes.
Good shit, homie.
I think we would definitely make a really cute couple.
I think we make a good couple on these photos. Like, we render good on photos. You know what I mean? Like, we look kind of good on photos.
We kind of look good. Okay, cool.
I mean,
It's just kind of.
Yeah. Respectfully though.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Now I get it.
Damn. I mean, how do you take it? First off, do you think he passed?
Mm-hmm.
I think he passed him. I think he did really good.
Nah, but
I think he turned her down, maybe.
she's more interested in how and what would have happened if they switched to Nicole. That's what she's thinking about. And Edie's like, well, fuck. I mean,
his intention's clear. I mean, he brought you up.
Should have switched.
I'm wondering if like she's not his type though.
The whole Nicole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. That's lit. Man.
It was pretty obvious looking at the way they were interacting that it was probably easy
she mad,
for him
bro.
to deny her because he wasn't in
Yo, she mad because you didn't switch to Nicole.
her.
So you didn't sense as much chemistry between.
No, not at all. I don't know. I get a weird vibe when he interacts with Nicole.
We can do a photo shoot.
Maybe. You can write it down.
All right. Despite Johnny completely turning down Andrea's advances, Kylie was not entirely convinced that this was a solid pass. She was convinced that Johnny was more into Nicole and wanted her to hit on him instead.
Yeah, is there any way like Nicole can get his number?
You might call Nicole up here? Call Nicole up here. I feel like we gotta give him this pass. I mean, he passed with Andrea.
Yeah, I feel like Nicole would be a real test.
You think so?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be a part 2?
I think it would be too obvious though if we have Nicole hit on him right now. I feel like if you did want to continue and potentially do another test with Nicole, I feel like we got to do it at a different location or whatever.
Denzel went downstairs to retrieve Nicole, and once upstairs, we filled her in on the turn of events.
We did feel like throughout the photo shoot, he kind of had more of a connection with you.
Okay.
I don't know how you felt about that or what you noticed
I think
there.
so too.
You think so?
I think so too.
You felt that too?
Yeah.
Potentially what we want to do is basically another test, but with you as decoy instead.
Okay.
But not today.
Okay.
I love how you're ready for it though. You're like,
Yeah, I was like, I'm ready. I'm ready. Just tell me because I'm ready.
Not today though, because I feel like it'd be too obvious. Maybe today you could get his number. Your call. Your call. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Let's make it right.
Does she get
like
it?
that,
Does
Nicole
she
became our
get
new
it?
decoy. Now again, guys, we can't take this W away from Johnny. My man's passed this test. He did a solid job at turning.
Yeah, no, he passed, but like that's with her. Like the other girl said, like she might not be his type. Like he wasn't really gravitating to her to begin with. So he passed with her, but it wasn't really like the test. That's like do I want to say that? That's like the fridge that you know the fridge that protects the snacks. That's like the fridge being the one in the test instead of one of the snacks. Feel me? Maybe this snack just isn't his type of snack. Maybe he's a vegetarian and she's like a meat-based snack.
Turning down Andrea. A lot of guys can't do that. Unfortunately though, Kylie's gut was telling her that there was something more with Nicole. So to help give her peace of mind, Nicole would be our new decoy and simply get his number today.
She doesn't even have to like play it smooth or nothing. She could legit just be friendly and be like, oh hey, you say, oh perfect, there she goes.
You said you did photography, right? Would you want to get pictures of me?
Yes, of course, yeah. I asked you
Yeah.
for photos.
Well, yeah. So what's your number?
Okay.
And just like that, Nicole bags Johnny's number. Interesting that he had already asked her to take photos though.
Cool. Yeah, so we can see you guys back down then and you guys can end this sucker.
I'm gonna hit you up. Okay. Sounds good.
Johnny passed our first loyalty test. Will he be able to pass our second? Honestly, I think this is how we should have approached this test from the very beginning, because our original plan gave Johnny too much room to talk to other girls and make him look guilty. It literally made Kylie think that he was flirting with another girl, but in reality, maybe he was just being friendly. Yes, he gave Nicole his number, but it was purely for business purposes. I mean, he also gave Andrea his number too for the exact same reason, to just take photos of them. If Johnny could have turned down one of our decoys, I'm sure he could turn down another.
You all did fantastic. The photos and videos look great. I want to thank everyone for coming today. You guys are all good to pick up your stuff, and I'll send you guys a check in the mails.
The shoot gets wrapped, and all of our models grab their things, exit the home, and pretend to leave so that Johnny could leave.
So I guess we're keeping this thing technically going.
Yeah, I think she'll be
I want to see a part 2.
You think she's more of his type?
Just his demeanor. I know him, and his body language. It just seems like could be interested in her. So
I guess only time will tell. All we got to do now is just pretty much have Nicole text him, and we'll take it from there.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see how this goes.
Is that his real number?
yeah. I mean, yeah, technically he passed, but I don't know.
It pains me to honestly say this, but unfortunately, this is where this test ends. Nicole did end up texting Johnny, and Johnny replied, and Nicole was able to get him to come out for a photo shoot. Like, this thing was happening.
Hey Johnny, it's Nicole from yesterday's shoot. Just wanted to see if you're still able to help me take some photos. Let me know.
Johnny replied, and Nicole.
What's up? Yeah, I told you I'm down whenever. Just let me know. Just let me know a few days in advance though, in case I gotta move some stuff around.
Was able to get him to come out.
I'll be on my game. Let me send you over the house so you can see it and where we're planning the best photo shoot at.
For a photo shoot. Like, this thing was happening. It was set in stone, but Kylie had a.
Hey, so Nicole just confirmed he can make it on this Friday. I was sending you the address. Hey, Sergio, thank you so much. I'm so sorry to do this, but I don't know if I want to keep the test going. I've just been thinking about it, and now I think it might be best to call it off. Boo. Boo. Hiss, boo.
Change of heart. We shortly jumped on a call after.
Hey, no worries. Did you want to talk about it? I'm free. Call right now if you have time. I can give you a call in 15 minutes. I'm a little busy. Yeah, no worries. I'll be waiting for you to call.
She sent me this message, but yeah, until further notice, we were done. And honestly, I don't blame her. Johnny passed, and testing him again is kind of a reach. At that point, we're just kind of chasing the outcome that we want. Maybe there was nothing there between him and Nicole, or maybe there was, but I guess we'll never know.
Damn. That was a good one, though. That was a good one. I didn't see that coming. That was a good one, though. So I lost. You won. If you voted that they're going to pass the test, then you won. And you don't have to subscribe to the channel. If you were on my side, technically you lost. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But as always, links to the video that we just watched and links to the channel we just watched will be in the description below. So be sure to check out UD. And while you're there, don't forget to do those 3 things I'd like to ask you to do. And like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for more videos. Yeah. And you know what it is after that, in case I don't see you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace. Much love to you. Okay. Let's see. I was gonna do Cuphead, and this thing wants me to react to Andy Pants Gaming is a dumbass, but I can't find that title. I would have to have him tell me which one I'm supposed to react to. And he's not here, so I could play Cuphead, but it's like 7:30. And low-key, I kind of want to play some other games while I still have time. I mean, before I gotta go to sleep. I gotta work tomorrow. I gotta be up at 4:30. So, let's play some Apex for a hot second. Let's do that instead. Play some Apex, no Legends. See if we can do it. See if we can actually get some good games in though. I didn't finish Cuphead. I was gonna play it, but I've got like 30 to 40 minutes like that before I have to end the stream. So I figured I'd just play some Apex. Maybe tomorrow I'll stream mostly Cuphead because I still got the last world. Well, no, I still have finished World 2 and do World 3, I think. So probably tomorrow I'll do just Cuphead, no reactions or anything. How far am I? I haven't played since the last time. I think I'm still in World 2. I think I'm almost done with World 2. No, they're taking my lifeline. Well, okay, never mind. We good. Shibby.
We've got a job to do, so shift your carcass.
This is your champion.
I am the master of my fate. And yours.
All right, let's get it. Where are we going? I mean, this map is all right. This is the map that has the vaults. You know how many people I saw? I'm pretty sure I saw a few people going over here. There's one over there. One going over there. There's two going over there. Huh. Yeah, this person's going like right there. I guess we're going farther over here. Did I see any other teams going over here? I don't know.
First blood. Good thing it's not us.
Rolling that way.
What the? What? What the?
New kill leader. Eyes out for.
Why did he land right next to me?
Looky here, lads.
I thought he was gonna go that way. If I knew this guy was right next to me, I would have gone that way. Don't fucking land next to me, ho. Yeah.
I need to hop up. Hammer point.
Evo harvesters are now available.
If I, oh, there it is.
Took out a cargo bot.
I don't know if I got it or not.
New kill leader. Go on.
Look, he looks red. Holy sh!
Doc, you're coming with me.
Hey, Max. You wouldn't want to be me maid of honor at me and Howdy's nuptials, would ya?
We're all inside the ring. Good.
Ah, it's purple.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
Right. Oops.
Can't leave my shields like this. Time to recharge.
Are you ready?
I leveled up and done an upgrade too.
I feel like something dropped.
Now that's an upgrade. Let's get some air, Doc.
Yep. Vault key.
Got myself a vault key.
cargo bot.
Is you getting shot at?
Serving him a knuckle sandwich.
I really thought there was gonna be a place to hide down there. I didn't know it was just gonna be just like that and fuck my shit up. Guess I should have gone the other way. They took my fucking vault key too. Sons of bitches. The Spitfire? The Spitfire's only good if it has a scope, in my opinion. This guy has one though. There goes that. Damn, I thought it was gonna be a place to hide. If I slid down that spot, I would be able to heal up, reload, and get ready to fight. But nah, that shit was wide open. That was fucked. Grenade?
Extended sniper magazine here. Level 3.
Same. Oops. Same amount of plats. Octane. You don't see too many wraiths.
This win is ours.
This is your champion.
Not very good 777. And not very good 77. I'm pretty sure they don't know each other. That would be cool if you could press tab and look at the champions, list the inventory squad and legends and like champions, just to see who the champions are again.
Here we go. Ready up. I say we need fast. Hostile spotted. Target spotted.
Ow. Oh, I hate this gun. I'll take this one though.
Attention. First blood.
It's go time. The battle happens quick. Be ready.
Take that.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Buenos dias. Hey, mira, we got some enemies right here. Firing! Reloading!
Let's get some air.
They're shooting at me! Yo, cracked an enemy shield.
How did I miss?
Charging shields.
Harvesters are now available.
Bro, I suck with this. I want the scope that shows me like the numbers.
Attention.
Sniper scope.
There is a new kill leader.
Someone's out there! Cracked a bad shield. Ready, set, go!
Bro, how am I missing all of the shots?
Getting shot at. I've been down. Contact.
Dummy, why'd you go in there?
Fire!
Grenade.
Mira, that was the last of that squad.
Y'all fucked. Don't worry, I'll go res you. I have to go all the way on the other side of that. I'll see if I can grab him. I can't believe I missed every shot. I'm not that bad.
Don't get up. I'll meet you there. Heads up. We're not on a bad guy. The enemy is right here. No trouble here.
I can go up here.
Replicator there. Take it from a medic. You'll wanna use it.
That is not a longbow.
I'm upgraded and ready to jam. Let's get some air, Doc. Picked up our teammate's banner. Enemy over there.
There is a new kill leader.
This time will be different. Must go faster.
Extended heavy mag, yeah. Mastiff, yeah. Doc, let's glide.
Rápido, rápido.
Let's get some air, Doc.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Ah,
You're
I don't
gonna
want
have
this
to
to go
move
be
at high
there.
speed to make the next ring.
Attention.
It's go time.
Delivering replicator.
Replicator on its way down. Let's glide.
Care package over there. Let's get on that.
over there.
But I'm still mad I didn't land any of those shots. Like, god damn, that was terrible. Still want a better. Let's go, my sniper. Bro, what's with all the sentinels? I mean, it's cool and all, but shit. I'm done. I'm done. I am fucking like, bro, are you kidding me? Thank you. But now I feel kind of like annoyed that I didn't get that.
Listen up, Dodovalsky here. Listen up, the ring's moving. Got myself a vault key. I see a loot vault.
There's a
over
vault
there.
right there on the way to the ring. Hopefully it's not open. I don't think so, because otherwise the lock wouldn't still be there. Like there's another one somewhere around here, I think. Yeah.
Target spotted. Yo, we should def check out that care package.
I better grab an upgrade. It goes well with my level up. Upgrade.
Yeah, they're over there. They're over there, but can we go to the left?
Jump pad out.
Maybe we can go to the left. These are the vault. Maybe not, because that ring is coming in quick. What ring is this? 2? Yeah, this is not the best idea. Yet here I am. Fuck you! You son of a bitch ass punta.
I'll light a candle for you.
Of course they're in the ring. Of course they're in the ring.
Enemy over there. Everything is over here. Target over there.
Don't shoot. There's no point.
Watch yourself. There's another squad attacking. Look out, grenade. Recharging my shields.
You probably should get out of there. Oh look, another team dropped that orb.
Target spotted. Reloading. Enemy over there. 30 seconds left. Frag out. Reloading. Another squad's attacking. Focus.
It's over. I don't know if you're gonna get him. What the fuck? Huh? That.
It's close at least.
I don't know how well I do.
Contact with hostile. Ring moving now. Rápidamente.
Enemy shield broken. Reloading. I downed an enemy.
Reloading.
Kill that.
Faster, faster, faster.
not gonna make it to the light. I'm not gonna make it to the ring. Well, I mean, at least I got someone. Well, I didn't get someone. I got the assist for getting someone. Boo. It's his boo.
This upgrade should help. Replicator coming down. Care package over there. Forget that.
There's the replicator to your right. You don't have to go straight.
It's not far.
You don't have to go straight. Go that way. No. Yeah. Go that way.
Ring's not that far.
Oh, they can't go up from there.
Care package over there.
Yeah, 30 seconds. I don't know if you're gonna make it. Too late. Yeah, just leave.
30 seconds until close. You're in their sights.
Yeah, you probably should have been gotten here. You knew how close you were. But good shit though. All right, one more. Hopefully I can actually do something this time. Now that I'm a little warmed up. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it.
Enemy spotted. Way up there, like little cucarachas.
Forgot to do that first. I always do that. Pathfinder and Horizon. All right.
This is your champion.
This little viper's got her mom's fangs.
Viper?
I'm the jump master. No straying now.
Yeah, no thanks.
I'm jump master. Ah, bless these jump jets. Reckon we ought to land over there, dears.
You gonna drop us? You gonna drop us now? You gonna okay, there we go. Yep.
First blood on the enemy.
Lucky him.
Nemesis here.
What the fuck was that?
Keeping my shields to recharge. Lucky us. We are all ready. I got you, friend.
You're a good robot.
The enemy's shooting.
Yep, that's right. Listen up, I'm getting shot at. Hey, Doc,
Attention.
you follow them now, alright?
Harvesters are
Recharging
online.
shields.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
Target spotted.
Head up, come on back.
The enemies are shooting at me. Reloading.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Ah, shit. See, we're in the middle of two different teams. That's fun. Ah. Okay, one more. So we have 6 minutes left. This is like the moment when people are always like, one more. One more. No, but seriously, guys, one more. That's the same team. They're already muted. That's how I know. Horizon, Fuse. Wasn't that Pathfinder last time instead of Fuse?
I got your back. Remember me tell you.
Only Annie.
Your champion.
I defeated a lot of people to get here.
Defeated, killed, same difference.
I got tight, Newty.
Yo, appreciate the follow. Eileen, 255, I'm guessing. Let's go way over to the other side because we got one to the left, one to the right. This is not the spot I meant.
An enemy landed near me. Watch yourself.
I am not a Rampage fan. I do like the Rampage's standard scope, but like I still need another scope.
Rings closing in one.
Oh my god. There's one word there. I messed up so bad. But if that was one-on-one, I would have won it. It's over with because they're down 2. There's another squad over there too, so they haven't even joined the fight. He's leave. It's over with.
Not your day.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. I did terrible. I'm doing good. Thank you for that. I just wish I was doing better in the game. That was terrible on my part. Hope you're doing well as well. Yeah. Hope you're doing good too. The same Tyson guy. Who was Tyson last game? Got to hear that? Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's what I like to hear. About my stream, you can ask all you want about my stream, but I am not buying any like graphics for my stream. Five more people, come on. Or not. Somebody's got some uneven teams. So Tyson was the Horizon man.
We're in this together.
Why is this person's guild name Min? I think it's funny. Watch it not even be a guild full of men.
Hold on to your knickers, darlings.
Where we going? All right, there's one. It's the same fucking spot, Tyson. Well, that had nothing in it. Another freaking hemlock. All right, bro. Might as well. I don't need this yet.
Rings closing in one.
Oh, you're using energy ammo too? Fun. You are being shot at. I need something other than this gun. Why you still have the gun? Switch. There's another person here. Oh my god. Through the fire and the flames. There's another squad chasing you. Chasing them. Shit.
Just a tick. Heal it up.
Recharging shields.
Do they know I'm here? I feel like they do.
Enemy shield cracked.
Just pick me up, pals.
Dome shield out.
Shibby.
You gonna be okay. Gibraltar's here.
Never mind. All right, well that's it. Now it's past 8 o'clock now. Now that's actually it. All right, I'm gonna try to come back tomorrow because I am trying to switch up my ish to where it's like I'm at least streaming every day that I have to work. You know, I wake up at 4:30, go work at 6, get off at 2:30. I'll probably try to come home and stream after that. I don't know. We'll see how that works out. But for now, I'm gone. I need to play some Cuphead tomorrow. That's why I said I'll do. So I'll do that. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. You could have been anywhere in the world doing anything in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate it. Peace.